today. From NRG Stadium in Houston.
The final two-week stretch of the 2023 regular season, and we are underway week 17 here on this New Year's Eve. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, a two-year starter at Ohio State and second overall pick in the draft, C.J. Stroud.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw taken in by Collins. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Play action. Stroud now. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Here's Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Play action. Here's Stroud. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. It was Harrison Smith there up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll run it again with him. And the ball is knocked out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills.
Yep.
And, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Throw left side complete. That's Collins. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Stroud sets up the play action. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Take down. Touchdown number 8 Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 17 carries, 79 yards.
One thing I do know, teams in the NFL don't treat this like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. It's been mentioned all week long about going out and getting him the rushing title. He'll see the ball, and he'll see it often.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Levis to throw it. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Will Anderson, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Singletary. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And they'll run it here. And this is not going to work as planned. It'll be blown up behind the line. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Now Stroud. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. A 4th down pass interference call.
And everyone works hard on 3rd down. That's usually the money down. Get off the field. It intensifies when it's a 4th down. You think you've got it done. You think you've completed the play. Instead, you see a flag. Pass interference gives them a new set of downs.
So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. C.J. Stroud punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And that's That's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Running from the get, and he loses the football a second time. And the Texans scoop it. Inside the 10. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Levis out of the shotgun now. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fielded at the 20. Might have needed just one more block as it stands, 37-yard return. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. On first down, here's Stroud. That's complete to Dell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And Stroud now to throw. That'll be caught left side by Woods. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Again, it's Stroud. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up 3rd down and goal. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tank Dell with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Levis in trouble. Down he goes. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it. A lot of work to get to the first down marker. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll get you over to our left. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Levis to throw off play action. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Khalil Mack, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Tank Dell with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 28-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. And he'll just sit on this one. As their drive will start at the 25. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And Henry going to have a Titans first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Again, it's Henry. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Levis now off of play action. Gets this to the former Texan, DeAndre Hopkins. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. They go play action. Here's Levis. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, here's Levis. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get in. To the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. So, Charles, you know, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalposts here. 1st and 10.
The linebacker C.J. Mosley in on the stop.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Levis sets up to throw here. Go to the right here and finding Burks. Now he's free to midfield. Traylon Burks. He's to the 10.
And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point up and good by Folk, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A give, Singletary right side. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. 1st and 10. It's Stroud.
Flushed out right.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll give this to Singletary running right. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Now here's Stroud.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Tank Dell
From 3 yards out.
And the Texans are closing in on that 16-0 record as they add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Titans on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Levis back to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Desperation time now. Here's Levis. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start this drive out on the ground. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right. And some room to work. Past the 20.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Here is 3rd and 5. Stroud.
That's complete. It's Collins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Singletary here running out of the gun.
And he's got it to about the 40.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Stroud off the play fake.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
Now Levis.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Here's Levis. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Over the middle into the hands of Burks.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36.
And Levis going back to the air.
The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Levis.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Jalen Petrie picks it up. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.